In the quiet solitude of their suburban home, Kim felt an uneasy presence lurking just outside the kitchen window. She glanced. A figure standing in the street stared back, face obscured by darkness. After wiping her eyes, the figure disappeared. She confided in her husband, James, but he dismissed her concerns. "Well, have you been taking your medication?" As the days passed, she noticed James growing distant, taking on extra hours at work to support their children's private school tuition, despite him making more than enough to clear the bills. Kim's mind twisted with suspicion, leading her to believe James was seeing another woman. The emotional distance between them only deepened, and she couldn't shake the nagging feeling that something was terribly wrong. Seeking solace, she shared her concerns with her closest friend, who tried to soothe her fears about the figure and attributing James's behavior to work-related stress. Yet, the unsettling figure outside the window persisted, making her doubt her friend's reassurances. One afternoon, Kim and the kids returned from their daily walk, only to find James home early. An unusual surprise. He enveloped them in warm hugs and kisses, as if they had been apart for years. His newfound attentiveness startled Kim, who couldn't believe he was planning to cook dinner, a task he had never undertaken in their entire marriage. As they gathered around the dinner table, Kim watched in awe as James displayed extraordinary culinary skills. It was as if he had a hidden talent that had remained concealed until now. The family chatted joyfully about their day and the pleasant weather during their walk. Kim's heart swelled with a mix of happiness and confusion, wondering what had brought about this sudden transformation in her husband. Excitement filled the air as the kids spoke about their upcoming talent show. Kim reminded James of the event, causing him to reply with a heartfelt promise to take the day off, something he wouldn't miss for the world. The surprise made Kim audibly gasp, hardly believing the change in her husband's demeanor. Eager for some alone time with this newly attentive James, Kim initiated the children's bedtime routine earlier than usual. But just as they were about to escape to their bedroom, she remembered the kids' school uniforms still in the wash. Reluctantly, she descended the creaky wooden basement steps. As Kim moved the laundry to the dryer, a putrid stench permeated the air, filling her lungs with dread. She followed the scent, her heart pounding louder with each step. Finally, she stood before the crawl space door and hesitated before opening it. The sight that greeted her was beyond her worst nightmares. Her husband's lifeless body, dressed in the same clothes he wore for work this morning. Kim dropped to her knees sobbing, remembering the violent act she had done. Just as her reality started to shatter, their son called down to her asking, "What's for dinner tonight?"